in the head.
Right here. So if you can just be cognizant of that and don't worry about it.
Can you pass me the other one?
And now, U.S. Soccer presents FC Dallas vs. LA Galaxy. Referee for tonight's game is Guido Gonzalez Jr. Assistant referees for tonight's game are Brooke Mayo and Walter Heatherly. The fourth official for tonight's game is Joe Dickerson. The starting 11 for FC Dallas. Number 1, Carlos Aviles. Number 52, Jose Castro. Number 31, Breck Evans. Number 45, Jesus Ferreira. Number 11, Jacob Goyen. Number 58, Aldo Quevedo. Number 38, Jamar Reyes. Number 36, Mark Salas. Number 51, Brandon Servania. Number 33, Blake Willis. And number 12, Brian Reynolds. Head coach is Luchi Gonzalez. The starting 11 for LA Galaxy. Number 6, Charlie Anguiano. Number 26, Jake Arteaga. Number 4, Kelly Cornfield Saunders. Number 18, Jonathan Estrada. Number 22, Alain Hernandez. Number 11, Jorge Hernandez. Number 5, Ian Longergan. Number 23, Kevin Negrete. Number 15, Eric Payeras. Number 20, Oscar Panate. and number 34, Leo Zoli. Head coach is Michael Munoz. And now, please remain raised with your caps removed for the playing of our national anthem.
Academy U-15-16 final as two of the most distinguished academies in the LA Galaxy and FC Dallas are getting set to square off. I'm your host, Mark Serban. It's a pleasure to be with you as 74 academies started the 10-month season. After today, only one will stand alone as Development Academy champions. FC Dallas and LA Galaxy in their final huddles now have to switch sides as FC Dallas is looking to become the first club in history to win back-to-back Development Academy championships at one age level. The LA Galaxy is seeking its third title at the U-15-16 level, having taken the trophy in 2014 and 2011 respectively. And this is an LA Galaxy side that has scored 111 goals this season. High-octane offense led by the likes of Jonathan Estrada had a goal in the semifinals versus Real Colorado, a 3-0 win as they eased their way here into the final. And Estrada has 4 goals in his last 3 games. It's a good look at the man in the middle for tonight, Guido Gonzalez Jr. He'll be assisted by Brooke Mayo on the near side, Walter Heatherly on the far side, and the fourth official is Joe Dickerson. As the LA Galaxy looking to win its third ever U-15-16 title at home. Its second in 3 years. Its third in 6. Well, FC Dallas looking for back-to-back championships here in Glenn Mooch Meyernick Field in Carson, California. The #1 field at the National Training Center. It'll be the LA Galaxy to kick off in their home white strip, attacking to your left as the U.S. Soccer Development Academy U-15-16 final is underway. And right away, it's Penate on the ball. Had a goal and an assist in that 3-0 win over Real Colorado. It's a game which they controlled from start to finish, scoring after just 11 minutes and looking for the early attack here. Same starting 11 for an FC Dallas side that was made to sweat it out. Had to wait till the 74th minute until Jacob Goyen scored the game's lone goal against the Chicago Fire. And this is Reynolds. Pulled up from the 13-14s where he had 22 goals in 22 games. And at the 15-16 level, a goal in each of the 3 group playoff matches. Almost scored on multiple occasions against the Chicago Fire. As this is an FC Dallas team that can score, averaging over 3 goals a game with 91 and 30 on the season, but has also 18 clean sheets on the year, including 7 in their last 9 games. As right away, it's Lonergan celebrating his 17th birthday today. National championship would be the perfect present for him. And played forward, looking for Negrete. Had an assist against Real Colorado. Out wide where it's cleared away by Willis. FC Dallas looking to stretch the Galaxy lines. Playing long for Quevedo, who wins the throw-in. Quevedo on 9 goals on the season, including 2 in the playoffs in his first year with FC Dallas's academy. Jomar Reyes steps in, but the Galaxy maintain possession. Lonergan had Ferreira policing him, but he's able to get it out to Penante. Cornfield on the overlap and cleared away before Penante could get on the end of it, as it was Salas who saw the danger. No changes made to the starting 11 for FC Dallas. That won 1-0 against the Chicago Fire, and they're looking to strike here. Missed touch. Slows the counterattack down, but Reynolds turns on the afterburners to make up for lost time. Now swung into the box and getting smashed into, but saying he had the position was the referee. That Lonergan didn't impede Quevedo from getting to it. The only change for the LA Galaxy starting 11 from Thursday's 3-0 win over Real Colorado is the goalkeepers. Eric Lopez injured in the pregame, and coming in for him is Alain Hernandez. So the throw-in going to be taken by the hero of Thursday's match, Jacob Goyen. Moved to Texas from St. Louis in 2012, now in his 4th season with FC Dallas's academy. His goal on Thursday, though, was his first of the season. Can't ask for a better time to get it. A good look at Michael Munoz, head coach of LA Galaxy. Another throw-in for FC Dallas.
Quick, combine!
Goyen. Ferreira was looking for the run of Reyes.
Start again. Relax.
And FC Dallas forced to hit the reset button as we head into the 5th minute of play. Aviles has spent time in the U-16 national team pool. And the keeper will get it back. Negrete trying to make things uncomfortable for him. Salas looks long. Won by Cornfield over Ferreira. Zuli looking to spin. Castro had a good chunk of his jersey, but Zuli keeps possession.
Break your line.
Good look at Luchi Gonzalez, former striker for the San Jose Earthquakes and Colorado Rapids. Also played in the Copa Libertadores with Sporting Cristal of Peru. Ferreira. Lovely combination with Quevedo. Falls kindly for Ferreira. Good defending from Cornfield. And Lonergan is there to hook it clear.
Up, challenge and cover. Challenge and cover.
Estrada brings it down, but right to Reyes. Gets it back to Salas. Over to Breck Evans.
Shift, Brendan.
It's from just 20 miles up the road, Breck Evans, in Culver City, California.
Underneath.
Moved to Dallas in 2012. That's a good run and not a bad idea. Looking for Quevedo on the chip, but coming out to take is Hernandez.
Don't drop. Get your mark. Brandon, your left shoulder, Brandon.
16-year-old making his 21st start of the season. Aguiano trying to spin. And good pressure being applied by the front three of FC Dallas. Lonergan able to play out of it. Cornfield likes to get up at every opportunity for the Galaxy. And that was almost perfectly measured for the head of Negrete. Negrete didn't score against Real Colorado, but he was involved in 2 of the goals, got an assist on 1, and it was his shot that came rebounding off the post for Estrada to finish for the other.
Forward, forward.
Castro.
Force him back, just force him back, Jomar. Aldo! Force it wide, Aldo.
It's a battle between 2 of the most innovative academies. Definitely deserve to be here, not only for the seasons that they've had, but for the initiatives that they've set up within their structure of their youth system.
Just drop. Fucking A, Jacob, you're late.
And the space is on for Estrada. Into the middle for Negrete. Wide open on the far side as Jorge Hernandez cuts in front of 1 and hits the post. First chance goes to the Galaxy. A sweeping move from side to side by the LA Galaxy. Open up space on the far for Hernandez. And Aviles will not be happy with the marking. First corner kick for either side in the 8th minute. Remember, we play 40 minutes here at the 15-16 level. It's not a bad ball to the back post. Headed across and saved off the line. Galaxy players and the bench screaming for handball. Protests fall on deaf ears of Guido Gonzalez Jr. as he is surrounded by the Galaxy players. And now things getting a bit chippy in the box. And take a look here. Lonergan did so good to head that back across goal. And here was the shot on. And, you know, I think Reyes might have got that on the chest. Might have hit him in the elbow. Players on the scene certainly much closer than I am. Second corner in and out of bounds for a goal kick. So the Galaxy have hit a post and have had one cleared off the line in the space of a minute, and it remains 0-0 in the 9th. Ferreira trying to help it on. A hat-trick hero in the 3-1 win in the quarterfinal over Real Salt Lake, Arizona. And it's a good overlapping run on the far side, and the first corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. It's Jesus Ferreira coming over to take. Let's take a look here at that chance from Hernandez. Such a great job to cut that ball back and set himself up for the shot.
Brandon, second ball, Brandon.
Hernandez setting up his defense as the corner kick is swung in. Doesn't beat the defender at the first post. It's Negrete who clears. And we'll go out of bounds for a throw in for FC Dallas. 10 minutes in and already drama here. LA Galaxy have hit a post. And then on the ensuing corner kick, after that was cleared away, shouts for handball right on the line.
Get big. Get big. Rex, in. Second ball, Brandon.
Quevedo brings it down. White jerseys converge on him. Lonergan has to get it away. Won by Cervena. Reyes pushes it forward, but it will go all the way through to Hernandez. Wind whipping around here in Carson. Won't bother both teams. You usually like to keep it on the floor. And of course, right as I said, it is played over the top and all the way through to Carlos Aviles. Sales gets it off to Evans. Willis wanted on the far side. Instead, it's played forward and cleared away by Arteaga. Cervenia wins it off of Zuli. And not a bad idea trying to play it into the channel, looking for the run of Reynolds. But it was well read in the midfield. Lonergan. Both teams do so well to get the ball on one side and then sweep it to the other. But this time it's Cornfield. Into the channel for Estrada. Goyen with the clearance. Ferreira brings it down. Rather played it behind Cervenia. It's the birthday boy Lonergan. Hernandez.
Blakey, break your line, Blakey. Yeah, gotta.
Loose ball in the middle, picked up by Ferreira. What can he do here? Looking for the half yard of space. Still going Ferreira, and then tried to curl it to the far post.
Aldo, make a run.
On his non-favored left foot and didn't get everything behind it that he wanted. Well wide in the end. It will be a goal kick for Alain Hernandez.
I wouldn't give you the ball either. Bien, Jesus, bien. See, Papa. Brian, connect it.
The ball came across. This was the play on the line. It's cleared off and doesn't look like a handball at all to me. Take a look again. Well, it comes off him in a flash, doesn't it? His hands are up and the ball seems to come underneath.
God damn it. Keep it in front of you.
Penate steps inside of Goyen. Still going Penate. He'll have a crack. It's blocked. Falls kindly for Penate. Unable to provide the final touch. Well, that FC Dallas backline is rocking, but they have yet to break as it remains 0-0 right on the 13th minute mark. Over the head of Arteaga. He'll come back. Hernandez will call him off it. Now Hernandez in a bit of a pickle. Smartly shields it out for a goal kick. Penate did everything but apply the final touch. Just missed the ball right there.
Look how deep they are again, Brandon. Again.
Still great determination from him. Pretty much ran through two FC Dallas defenders to create that opportunity.
Good. Thank you. Otra vez.
And Aviles will take all 6 seconds as FC Dallas looking to get players forward. Aviles has to clear. Galaxy keeping very good shape.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Castro.
Dale, huevo.
Moved from Arkansas to be a part of this club.
Wide. Go, Jacob.
Goyen.
Go, Jacob.
Ferreira.
Tocamos.
Castro.
Touch. Get rhythm now.
Cervenia.
We cannot go backwards. Play him, but to go forward. Lalo.
Salas.
Tranquilo.
Has been a member of FC Dallas' setup since the age of 6.
Pull wide next time, Brandon. Cover for him, Brandon. Cover for him. Now talk, Brandon.
This is Willis. Reynolds. Would like to see Reynolds cut inside a little bit more.
Brandon, get into it, Brandon. Get into it.
And there's that ball looking for him in that channel.
Pressure the ball.
Well read, though, by the LA Galaxy defense.
Good. Pressure the ball.
Flicked on by Reyes.
Good. Together.
And Hernandez gets back. Leaves it off for Arteaga.
Start again. Big.
That was a great job by Penate there. He could have chased the ball, realized nobody else behind him was moving up in unison, so he got back and got the Galaxy into their defensive shape, and they're able to win it off a long ball.
Good. Thank you.
However, it's the FC Dallas high pressure that forces Hernandez to clear it out of bounds, and now it's an offensive throw for the visitors.
Willis, follow the 11. If he overlaps you, Breck's going to cover.
Goyen.
Mark's going to shift.
Ferreira.
Smart. Don't let him dribble.
Penate. Hernandez.
Tocando, forward, tocando. Brian, Brian.
Castro.
Go, Blakey, go.
Sprays it out wide for Reynolds. Here's Reynolds cutting inside. He's thinking about it, steps into it, but flashes it well wide of Hernandez's near post.
Up, Lalo, Jomar, up. Jacob, read it. Now shift, Jacob, if it goes over the top. Shift.
As we're coming to conclusion of the Development Academy season, where over 3,500 games have been played at all levels. And over half of those matches have been staffed by U.S. national team members. In fact, this year alone, 89% of the players that have been called into youth national team camps have been provided by U.S. Soccer Development Academy and their academy teams. 72 different academies have had players represent the national team at the youth and senior levels since the foundation of the Development Academy back in 2007. And of course, every match, all the way from the showcases to the playoffs, and these matches here at Carson have been staffed, or scouted by the national team rather as well, as Ferreira looking to pick one off. Lonergan stepped in just in time. Kornfeld wants to run. And Goyen steps in. Into the space for Quevedo. Oh, the keeper's out. Quevedo spots it. It's the opening goal for FC Dallas. Keeper mistake. Heavily punished. But it's a deft touch from Quevedo to get it over him. It's the LA Galaxy who've created the better of the chances, but it's FC Dallas who have the lead in the 18th minute. Quevedo telling everyone to keep their heads. Still a long way to go in this one. The Quevedo now in double digits for the season. It's his 10th goal. And it's a big one as it gives FC Dallas the lead in the championship match.
Push up, Red. Push up now. Get ready, Jesus. Get ready, Jesus. Déjale. Ángulos. Good. Angles. Go.
Ferreira wins it off of Lonergan.
Get in.
Skips by him. Lonergan does well to get back and square up to him. It's not a bad ball in from Ferreira, but it's cleared away by Anguiano.
Again. Marking up.
Anguiano back to his captain.
Jacob, attack the ball.
Negrete has come over to the near side to find it. Goyen muscles him off the ball.
Force him back. Good. Now get back in your spot, Jacob. Lalo, shifting and talking. Brandon, shifting and talking.
With that goal, you can say that FC Dallas has gone the entire season without being shut out. 92nd goal of the season. They've scored in every game over these last 10 months. Quite a feat in itself. It's the long ball over the top. Quevedo getting there before the two defenders. Sees the keeper well off his line. And that is world class. A high degree of skill to get that up and over the keeper. As Hernandez was caught in no man's land, and Quevedo took full advantage for his third goal of the playoffs.
Hey, here, Jacob, Brandon. Get up.
Bought down for Castro. Anguiano gets there first. Arteaga with the clearance.
Together again.
Headed away by Willis. Lovely piece of skill. Castro was able to poke it by Arteaga, but a bit too heavy, and it goes all the way through for Hernandez.
Shift, Omar. Keep it in front of you, Aldo. Keep it in front of you, Aldo.
Zuli.
Stay, Brent. Stay. Stay, Brian. Stay, Brian.
Picked off by Reynolds. And slid away by Payeras on the far side. Able to poke it away from Reynolds.
Touch, touch.
But it's FC Dallas who maintained possession.
Big.
So we're past the midway point of the first half. 1-0 the visitors lead on an 18th minute strike from Aldo Quevedo.
Yang. Come
Nice
on,
over the head of
Aldo.
Quevedo and all the way through to Hernandez.
Ahí, Lalo. Shift, Jomar. Shift. Jomar, third, 6. Jomar, 6.
FC Dallas inching up.
Forward.
Now looking to
Forward.
win that long ball. Cervenia.
Forward. Yeah. In behind, Aldo.
Goyen
Tela.
gets past Negrete. Into the center. Flicked on. Ferreira. Still going Ferreira. Goes down.
How's that not?
And it's smothered by Hernandez.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
And now the referee is going to come over and check on Ferreira. Lucci Gonzalez at the edge of his technical area wants a penalty. I'm going to have a stoppage in play as Ferreira down. And now it's FC Dallas's turn to have penalty claims rejected by the referee.
You got to call things you see.
As Gonzalez still having words with Joe Dickerson, the fourth official. Does he have a case? Ferreira trying to bring it down. Anguiano gets a foot in. Shot was blocked, and then as he's going for it,
Talk, Red. Talk there, Red.
well, it's hard to
Talk there,
give that
Red.
in a championship game. Referee will say that Lonergan had the body position on him. Ferreira ran into him as he was shielding it for his keeper.
Don't forgive, Ref. Can't forgive, man.
Ferreira did well to bring it down. Lonergan stepped in and got the block, and then got the positioning on him first.
Hey, reorganize.
And Hernandez was able to fall on it.
Reorganize. Yeah.
His trainer, Jesse Ramirez, walks off the field with Ferreira.
You can go from the side, sir.
Looks okay.
Don't throw the water. Yeah, you can go from the side. Yeah. Get him on. Hey, drop off Lalo.
So for the moment, FC Dallas are down to 10 men, although Ferreira is going to come right back on.
Ronaldo. Wait for Jesus to get in. He doesn't need to come to the middle. I know the rules. He doesn't need to come to the middle.
Ferreira wave back on.
Right there, Jomar.
And just like that, we're back to 11v11. 24th minute, FC Dallas has a 1-0 lead over the LA Galaxy in the 2015-2016 U-15-16 U.S. Soccer Development Academy Championships.
Check behind you. Yes, Jacob, again. Good. Relax, Jacob. Now.
Cornfield.
Break your line. Break your line. Hey, Saeed. Upfield. Come, Aldo. Jomar, how do you drop off? Don't drop off. I'd rather the center back hit it.
Zuli wins the header. Negrete had 3 red jerseys watching him.
Go, Aldo, on his touch. Organize together. Organize.
Anguiano. Arteaga.
Get ready to fucking A, Aldo.
Center back was a best 11 pick in the Western Conference.
That's a waste of his energy. You see that?
Payeras tried to help it on, but it's out of bounds for a throw-in.
Brandon, control the tempo in there, Brandon. Near the ball, Brandon. Get up, Aldo. That's us anyway. That's us, ref.
A good job by Arteaga to keep that from going out for a corner kick. But it will be a throw-in deep in Galaxy territory.
Smart with the ball. Kill the counter. Mark, kill the counter.
Willis gets the cross in. Arteaga clears. FC Dallas on a 20-game winning streak. Last losses came in the space of 24 hours on December 4th and 5th to Vancouver and Real Salt Lake, respectively. But since then, have won all 20 of their matches.
Kill the counter, Mark.
And of course, their 21st victory would mean the title here in Carson. And so far, they're getting the job done. A 1-0 lead and a free kick in a very dangerous position.
Someone get up.
As it was Joe Mares whose feet was taken out from underneath him.
Organizado en esto, Mark. Decile a Jesus, buena pelota, fuerte. Hey, que la pega bien.
It's the little ball in from Willis.
Brandon, second ball. Brandon, kill counter.
And
Go to your
Reyes
left, Brandon.
stepping
Go to
past
your far left,
Hernandez.
Brandon. Go to your far left, where the 11 is.
As that's a shot straight on goal, but over Hernandez's crossbar. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy.
Aldo!
Not a bad effort from Jesus Ferreira.
Keep it in front of you, Brian. Get ready, Brian. Keep it in front of you, Brian.
Son of former FC Dallas player David Ferreira.
Has to be quick.
Ngoyan held on it a bit too long. Negrete gets on the end of it. Leaves it off for Panate. Panate inside, just over the crossbar. And it took a deflection on its way. Third corner kick for the Galaxy. Well, there are tons of space to the left. If he had taken to the left, he would have had more time to set it up. Instead, he went back into the middle where the red jerseys were. Still a good shot in the end, and it leads to a corner kick. In-swinger from the far side. Cleared away by Breck Evans. And helped on by Castro. Anguiano turns Ferreira. Little ball out wide. This is Payeras. And it will be a free kick for the LA Galaxy.
Brooke, we got him. Watch the back post.
As Panate came inside. An FC Dallas defender getting his foot in front of that ball and deflecting it over. Otherwise, there would have been work for Carlos Aviles to do. Two-man wall is the normal setup for free kicks from the wing. This clip toward the top of the box. Zuli brings it down. Panate popped his first touch up in the air, and that's what allows FC Dallas to win that ball back, and now they're breaking. It's 5-on-3 going the other way. And Zuli will leave it off for his keeper. Comes to the extreme of his penalty area to take.
Hold that shit because he didn't get it out. Come on, son. Keep it in front of you, Brian. Read it, read it, read it, Red. Read it, Red.
Anguiano.
Fucking A, Blake. Come on, Lalo. Come on, Lalo.
This is Hernandez. Estrada. And Willis won't let him by, but at the expense of the fourth corner kick of the half for the Galaxy. Panate and Hernandez are over, and it's played short to Panate. Panate fizzes it across. Nobody arriving at the back stick, and it will go out of bounds for an FC Dallas goal kick. So we're approaching the half-hour mark here in Carson, and FC Dallas are 1 goal to the good over the LA Galaxy. Aldo Quevedo striking in the 18th minute as he beat the center backs to a long ball, spotted Hernandez off his line, and played it over him to give FC Dallas the lead.
Drop to the 6 or the 34, you understand? Sometimes drop to the 6 or 34. On your toes.
As you can see, he had the presence of mind to pick his head up, Aldo Quevedo. See where the keeper was, and then lob him. So many players would have just kept their head down and bull rushed toward goal.
Next line. Turn, Brian. Turn, Brian. Jacob, have clarity in that throw. Come on. You gotta go harder. him back. Relax.
Anguiano.
Good, Jomar. Right there, Jomar. Blakey behind you. Blakey.
Quevedo applying the pressure.
Tell it, Zeus.
Now he needs everybody else to come up and help him.
Good, Brandon. Good, Brandon. Right there, Brandon.
And what they're doing is they're having the one player apply the pressure, see if they can force the Galaxy to play it long, and then they're keeping it tight between their midfield and back line in order to win that long ball. And so far, it's working out well for them.
Underneath the ball. Come on, Aldo.
So that ball got caught up in the air.
Goal side. Goal
Penate.
side. Goal side.
Headed away by Salas.
Hey. You have to touch one touch there.
As Cervenia wins the free kick. Central Conference best 11 Cervenia.
Over. Blakey, go.
And it was good shielding as well. Zuli with the elbow to the back. Cervenia and his brother moved from Birmingham, Alabama to be with FC Dallas. Brother Jaden plays with the 13-14s. And something could be on here for FC Dallas. Swept away. Evans gets there before Estrada. Good chasing by Reynolds on the far side. Well dealt with by Arteaga. Payeras. Anguiano. Castro back to win it. Poked away by Hernandez. Forward for Negrete, but the offside flag is up.
Underneath. Back him, Jacob. Good.
Zuli wins it,
Forward.
but Castro's there. Salas. Castro. Cervenia steps into the pocket. Still going Cervenia.
Shot, Brandon.
And he looks to have a go. That was knuckling. Good job by Hernandez to get a strong paw out there and push it to safety. Good work from Cervenia. And it was ambitious effort, but he hit it well. It's always tough when it bounces right in front of the keeper like that, but Hernandez stayed with it. Second corner kick of the game for FC Dallas. First one didn't get past the first defender.
Get close to Red.
And neither does the second. Chance for the Galaxy to break.
Force them back. Relax. Force them back. Force them back.
Hernandez.
Bien, Jomar. Brian, inside, Brian.
Anguiano.
Now starting position.
FC Dallas do so well to get everybody back behind the ball. Zuli.
Brian, you got to kill that next time.
Room for Hernandez.
Brian, now all the way inside. 34.
Just look at how well the LA Galaxy changed the point of attack. It's another good build-up, but Cervenia sees the danger.
Lalo, vamos, papá.
Payeras twisting and turning on that far side, but unable to create anything for the Galaxy. That's good hold-up play from Quevedo. Now it's Reynolds running through the center. Good defending from Cornfield.
Keep working, Brian. Force them this way, Brian. Good, Brian. Good.
And now it's Cornfield going forward. And he wins the free kick.
Get it out. Second ball.
Galaxy elect to take it quickly, got caught up in the wind.
Get close to the plate. Let's be ready. Sacala.
Goyen hit it off of Negrete. And they're going to say it went out of bounds first. Cornfield wants more movement in front of him. Instead plays it short to Negrete. Lovely piece of skill from Negrete. Cornfield's ball just out of the reach of Penante. As we're inside the final 5 minutes of first half regulation. FC Dallas with a 1-0 lead over the LA Galaxy, courtesy of Aldo Quevedo in the 18th minute.
Yeah, but no one's with him. He needs to read that. Jesus Christ, Aldo.
Quevedo doing the chasing. That was crafty from the keeper. Penante flicks it on, but Cervenia's there. Still work to do for Goyen. He hooks it away. Lonergan. Right to Reyes. Castro. Willis arrives on the scene. And Castro finds it again. Cervenia. Reyes. This is a good build-up from Dallas. That's a great ball fizzed in. The Galaxy able to deal with it. Estrada turns. Negrete out wide. Has only Estrada to find in the center. Hernandez on the far side. And Negrete going right at Salas. Won't let him by. It's inside the final 3 minutes of first half regulation. And Negrete, good skill from the LA Galaxy's leading scorer. Looks up, realizes there's nothing in the center, so he's going to get to the byline. Allow a chance for men in white to get into the box. And they will now on the 5th corner of the half for the LA Galaxy. Jorge Hernandez to take. Well placed. Evans gets up for the first ball. Willis wins the second. And it's Cervenia sprinting out. And anywhere will do at the moment. Galaxy will recycle their runs in the 38th minute. So it's been a chess match here between two very well-drilled sides. But Penante opening things up on the dribble. Plenty of space for Hernandez to run into. Hernandez! Goyen gets the block in. Clearance only as far as Anguiano, but he can't keep his effort down. And it will be a goal kick for Carlos Aviles, as there's been plenty of nervous moments for FC Dallas. But they're able to maintain the 1-0 lead as we are heading toward halftime, and Goyen struggling just a bit. So he had to come over to make that cross. Might have made that block in a very uncomfortable spot. Quickly taken by FC Dallas. Quevedo's knockdown goes right to Lonergan. Reyes in the middle. Willis jumping into the attack. Reynolds has room to run. Willis continues the overlap. Quevedo back across goal. And it almost slips in. Oh, the Galaxy escaped there. So close to what would have been a real sucker punch to the gut of the LA Galaxy right before halftime. But now they have a chance to possibly find the equalizer before the break. As Cervenia has done so well on the defensive end, getting back to make the clearance. As Quevedo smartly headed that one back across goal. Reynolds was able to get up. Didn't get everything behind it, though. And the ball went out of bounds. Just trickling agonizingly wide from an FC Dallas point of view. As we're into 1 minute stoppage time. And so close to finding the equalizer was Estrada. So it was a good run from Payeras. Picked his head up. And Estrada, well, he had to reach back for it, and that's why he was leaning back a bit. But a great job by Payeras to find him, and Estrada did well to get contact on the ball. The shot always rising in the end. Aviles with the 6th corner kick of the half to deal with. FC Dallas have done well to win those aerial battles. Zuli looking for that half yard of space, able to find it on Reynolds. Grabbing it and falling on it is Carlos Aviles, and that is how the first half will end. The LA Galaxy have created the majority of the chances, but it's FC Dallas who have the 1-0 lead, courtesy of an 18th minute strike from Aldo Quevedo. A reminder to stay with us at halftime as we feature our United Against campaign, the U.S. Soccer Development Academy's initiative to combat discrimination in all forms.
When you choose to play in the Development Academy,
you're striving to become world-class.
World-class talent can be any race, gender, religion, or sexual orientation.
Hatred has no place
in the sport we love.
We commit to preserve the integrity of the game.
To respect all coaches, parents, opponents, referees, and fans.
To speak out against all acts of discrimination.
Dentro y fuera de la cancha.
In the Development Academy, we are united against
prejudice.
Prejuicio.
Unidos contra
hatred. United against
odio.
United against discrimination.
United against racism.
El racismo.
United against
discriminación.
Menos prejudices.
In the Development Academy, we are united against.
At Midobo, we are united against.
At Empire United, we are united against.
In the Development Academy, we are united against.
Colorado Rush, we are united against.
At the Houston Dynamo, we are united against.
At the Breakers Academy, we are united against.
At Richmond United, we are united against.
At Strikers FC, we are united against.
In the Development Academy, we are united against.
Stop turning your goddamn back. Take it as you need. Stand them up. Be clear on that. Be brave. Be brave. Let's go. Tell you what, I want Brian zone and you mark the 15. Brian. The 18. The 18 and then Brian.
We're all set for the final 40 minutes between the LA Galaxy and FC Dallas. It's FC Dallas with the 1-0 lead at halftime. It's the number 1 seed on a 20-game unbeaten run, looking for their 19th clean sheet of the season in order to close it out and win the championship. LA Galaxy had plenty of chances in the first half, but it's the men with the kickoff who have the lead. If we do finish tied after these 40 minutes, we'll have 2 10-minute extra time periods, followed by a shootout if required. Just one substitution to tell you about at halftime, as Joe Reyes has come out for FC Dallas, and Cole Gwindon has replaced him for his 28th appearance of the season. Gwindon in his 6th year with FC Dallas. He's been with the academy since 2013. Came on in the second half versus the Fire, on here in the second half of the final against the Galaxy. Goyen, the man who got FC Dallas to the final, will take the throw-in. It's his goal in the 74th minute that separated them from Chicago.
Halftime substitution by FC Dallas. Entering the match, number 32, Cole Gwindon.
And Gwindon, with his first touch, gets it forward to Ferreira. Cornfield gets back. Got it back to Hernandez. Payeras. Too far in front of Zuli. Willis takes the space. It's an early ball in. And Hernandez missed it. Did he get a touch? Quevedo picked up that ball and started running toward the corner. And the referee said, no, son, it's a goal kick. Whole goal of the Development Academy is to produce pro players. FC Dallas leads the way with 14 homegrown signings, 6 of which are currently rostered by their first team. In fact, 116 Academy graduates are on MLS clubs at the moment. Penate. Inside for Negrete. Castro keeps a watchful eye on him. Penate, top of the box. Just a bit of a loose touch, and Hernandez so far off his line. Good use of his head to make that clearance to Guiano. And a giveaway from Lonergan. Over the head of Reynolds. Payeras with the header. Zuli. Payeras. Payeras. Unfortunate as Zuli slips. And now Cervena looking to lead the break. Reynolds bombing down the near side. Now cutting into the box. Reynolds has a go at goal. And it wasn't a bad effort either. Hernandez able to get to the rebound before Ferreira could chase it down. But that's how quickly FC Dallas can turn defense into attack. And this time it's the pressure from Jesus Ferreira, forcing Hernandez to play it over the head of Cornfield on the far side. Goyen clattered into, but the ball had already gone out of bounds. These LA Galaxy players have spent the last 10 months together for 6 days a week. This is the first year that LA Galaxy has instituted its high school, which is just on the other side of the StubHub Center at the Extended Education Center at Cal State Dominguez Hills, which is on this campus. As Quevedo comes back from an offside position. Michael Munoz said that the high school experience has been really positive with the kids being there 6 days a week. And he said they've had more contact hours throughout the year, which really makes a big influence in terms of what they're trying to accomplish in developing pro players. You also see the fruits of their labor here as they're in the final but trailing 1-0. And Reynolds wins the first corner kick of the half, third of the game for FC Dallas. Two corner kicks in the first half. Didn't get past the first defender. This one does. Keeper stays on his line. Evans can't direct his header goalwards, and he's going to be called for a foul. Good job by the center back to get forward, though. Zuli. Evans got up, and you could see there not going straight up exactly, a bit over the back, and that's why that foul was called. See his frustration as well at not being able to direct it goalwards, but probably more frustrating if he scores and that foul gets called. Excellent pressure from FC Dallas again, forcing another clearance out of bounds. They move so well as a unit, both with and without the ball, FC Dallas. And Cervenia lost control, but it hit off a white jersey last. Reynolds. And that's why you always have a defender come over and cover. It's all very tight at the moment. FC Dallas doing a great job to win the corner kick. However, if you don't get the relief of the corner, you have to find that outlet ball. It's clipped to the back post. Headed only as far as Gwendon, puts it back into the mix. And cleared away by Anguiano. Evans. Long searching ball to the far side for Reynolds. Has Ferrer and Quevedo in the box. Castro's at the top, as is Cervenia. The cross finds none of them, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. FC Dallas working the ball into promising positions, though. Doing a good job to lock in and not allow the LA Galaxy out. And once again, Cervenia won't give him a way out. Lucha Gonzalez continuing to direct his side. The one thing he always preaches is you have to be humble. So the minute we stop being humble or we think we're better than somebody else, that's when you lose focus. In fact, we saw that being exemplified by the 17-18s, who after their very tight 2-1 win over Nomads in order to advance to the 17-18 final, instead of all running over and piling on top of each other, as we'll get back to that in a second, as Negrete's shot is blocked. And taking his time before picking up his Aviles. But the 17-18s, instead of celebrating, they went over to the Nomads players who were on the ground in despair to see if they were okay, help them up, and shake their hands. Cervenia. And now the break could be on here for the Galaxy. But stepping into the passing lane was Breck Evans. Quickly to the other side. Goyen marauding forward. Little touch out wide for Reynolds. Goyen wanted in the channel. Reynolds tried to go alone. Goyen stayed up, was able to win the ball off Kornfeld, but couldn't get the cross into the box. And now there's space for Hernandez to run. FC Dallas is stretched here. Zuli. Hernandez. Pushed on into Negrete. Able to weave his way through. Penate able to chase it down on the far side. And his last touch let him down. Goyen shields him off the ball, gets it to Salas. Clearance only as far as Negrete. Hernandez. Stellar one-on-one defending by Willis, and he wins the free kick. Talked about FC Dallas' 17-18s as perfect defending, just waiting for Hernandez to show too much of the ball. And as soon as he did, that's when Willis pounced on it. I'm going to talk about the 17-18s advancing to the final. We'll have that game for you right after this one as they take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. And spinning and firing over Cervenia. FC Dallas, the #1 seed at the 17-18 level as well, but the Vancouver Whitecaps are on a 34-game unbeaten streak. So that match should be an absolute cracker, and we'll have it for you here on USSoccerDA.com and US Soccer's YouTube channel. Penate. Estrada. Poked away by Evans. Sent forward by Willis. Ferreira. Running at Lonergan. Ferreira. Twisting, turning. Still Ferreira! Brilliant solo effort from Jesus Ferreira. His 26th goal of the season. And FC Dallas have made it a 2-0 lead. Aldo Quevedo will get the assist. But from then on, it was all Ferreira. Ran at Lonergan. Caught past him. Another defender got back. Was able to cut it past him. Then with one quick cut with the right foot, beat both of them and was able to toe poke it beyond Hernandez. Jesus Ferreira with his 6th goal of the playoffs. And it's FC Dallas who have one hand on the trophy now. This is the goal scorer. Let's just look at this. Cuts it back. And then one little feint to beat both defenders. That is a clinical finish. It's the free kick into the box. And Hernandez punches to safety. Goyen steps in. One back by Castro. FCD fans enjoying themselves. Gwendon. Willis. Taking the space. Hooked away by Arteaga. Oscar Penante. Estrada. Stabbed away from him. Hernandez. Score of the second goal against Real Colorado. Zuli. Well stepped in by Willis. Ferreira holding his run. Willis tried to slide him through. That pass too easily telegraphed. And then Castro got there first. And flying in late was Arteaga. And he'll be the first person to go into referee Guido Gonzalez's junior book. As you could see, getting there first and then outstretched was Arteaga. And a double substitution being made by the Galaxy. As Estrada comes off and Misa Becerra comes on. Zico Bailey will also enter. And he replaces Arteaga, who just got the yellow card, as this was his last action of the game. Castro saw him coming, so he poked it by him and then braced himself for the impact.
Yellow card issued in the 57th minute to number 26 of LA Galaxy, Jake Arteaga. Also,
Misa Becerra on, just as he came in the second half against Real Colorado. 17 goals in 33 games coming into today's match for Misa Becerra. Zika Bailey making his 30th appearance of the season.
Misael Becerra for number 18, Jonathan Estrada.
Bailey's first touch. Hernandez. Negrete into the box. And getting a foot in the way was Gwendon. First corner kick of the half for the LA Galaxy. One goal would certainly change the complexion of this game. Bailey wanted to take it quickly. And Hernandez says, I want to put this one into the mixer. On almost one at the near post by Becerra. But FC Dallas are able to scramble it clear. And Guiano. Hernandez looking to run. Bailey. Quevedo continuing to chase. It's awkward for Anguiano, but he's able to get it clear. Galaxy really starting to force the issue now. This is an FC defense that has been compact, especially in the second half, after giving up a few chances in the first. Goals in either half by Aldo Quevedo and Jesus Ferreira have FC Dallas in a 2-0 lead. Lucha Gonzalez doesn't want his side to take their foot off the pedal, as the LA Galaxy are going to come at them with everything they have. You can see Francisco Molina in the foreground, the head coach for the U-17 18s. Hernandez. These Galaxy players so capable of creating off the dribble. But this time Hernandez runs himself out of bounds. Penate spins at the top of the box. And too much weight on that pass for Zico Bailey. Past the hour mark here in Carson. FC Dallas with a 2-0 lead over the LA Galaxy. 20 minutes left in the U-15-16 Development Academy final. And it's FC Dallas looking for back-to-back championships at the U-15-16 age group. Zuli spins. And Salas steps in. Salas continues his run forward. Space on the flank for Quevedo. Trying to pick out Reynolds. And Hernandez reads it. Good goalkeeping from Alain Hernandez. Goyen steps in. Has Ferrer at the top of the box. Still Goyen goes. Hernandez quickly off his line. Now FC Dallas settling into a good period of possession. And it'll be a free kick from about 30 yards out. Goyen with a strong run. Ferrer wanted at the top of his box, but Goyen said, I'm going to take this one. Just waited a bit too late to put that back across goal. As you could see, he wrapped his foot around it as he was trying to put that back across rather than chip it over the keeper. Now a real opportunity here from the free kick. It's direct on goal, but well over. Goyen now doing the defending at the other end. Negrete gets by him. Still Negrete. Back post, Hernandez arriving. Lining it up. Stellar one-on-one defending in the box from Gwendon. Payeras can't get by Ferreira. Penante coming very far back to get it. Bailey. Payeras. The Galaxy continuing to try and combine in tight spaces in midfield, but there's a player down forward. The referee has spotted it. And now they're going to come and take a look at Penate. And you can see the pain on the face of Oscar Penante, who had a goal and assist against Real Colorado. Has found it much tougher going against FC Dallas here this afternoon. And the way Penante has been able to create off the dribble, you hope that he can stay in this game. Goals in the 18th minute from Aldo Quevedo. His 10th and his 27th appearance. And then Jesus Ferreira making it 2-0 in the 52nd. His 26th goal in his 30th game. And it was that move right there. It took out 2 defenders. And then the deft touch poking it to the far post. And give me a little space, guys. I'm going to dance. Now Efrain Alvarez getting set to check in. Will it be for Penante? And it is, so Penante is off. Alvarez, just 14 years of age, has already represented the U.S. at the U-15 level and was pulled up for the playoffs from the 13-14 age group after scoring 23 goals in 18 games. So can the youngster make the difference? 15 minutes to put a stamp on this match. 15 minutes for FC Dallas to keep their hands gripped tightly around the trophy.
Substitution for LA Galaxy in the 66th minute. Entering the match, number 40, Efrain Alvarez, for number 20, Oscar Penate.
Luke J. Gonzalez pleading with his players to step up. Alvarez has found some space, slides it through. Offside flag is up, so it won't count. It was a great first touch from Alvarez, though. Negrete just left the starting gates too soon. But already you see what Efrain Alvarez brings to the table for the LA Galaxy. Floated to the back post. And Willis heads it out of bounds. Second corner kick of the half for the Galaxy. Their 8th of this match. Will one of these come to fruition for the home side? It's the offside flag up there. It was a good finish, though. And the back post headed across. And it'll be take 2, but from the other side. Into the middle. And the flag is up again. Another chance for the LA Galaxy, thwarted by the referee's assistant. Willis battling with Bailey. Willis gets the better of him. Payeras was well stationed. Gwindon. Salas got an important touch. As Becerra left it on for Alvarez. Back to Becerra. Right into the breadbasket of the keeper. Such great play by Becerra, realizing that he was offside, so he let it run for Alvarez and then got on the end of it. And that was a golden opportunity for the Galaxy, but Becerra placed his shot right at Aviles. Guindon. Castro spins. Reynolds wins it in the corner. Shielding off Anguiano. And it'll be a corner kick for FC Dallas. Tremendous work by Brian Reynolds. Zaviles won it offside, got into a good position. But he'll be very thankful that that shot came right to him. Third corner kick of the half for FC Dallas. And most corner kicks have not gotten past the defender at the near post. And this time going into the back of Becerra. As we're into the final 10 minutes of regulation. And this was the moment that LA Galaxy should have had the deficit. FC Dallas making a substitution. As on comes Matt D'Annunzio. As he replaces Aldo Quevedo. It's a defender coming in for a forward. So that tells you everything about Luchi Gonzalez's intentions. And there is D'Annunzio. Ferreira flying forward. It's one-on-one. Ferreira versus Lonergan. Ferreira spinning, firing, and Lonergan stands his ground.
Number 35, Matt D'Annunzio. For number 58, Aldo Quevedo.
D'Annunzio in his fourth season with FC Dallas. Or excuse me, his first season with FC Dallas's academy. Has been attending U.S. national training centers since the age of 13. It's a good look at the goal scorer, Jesus Ferreira. Impressive record, 26 goals in 30 games. So is Lonergan good defending on Ferreira on that last occasion. Making sure that the Colombian didn't put this match out of reach. FC Dallas has dropped into a 4-5-1 as they look to close out this match. Negrete weaving his way through. Little ball outside. Alvarez trying to smash it back across goal. And Guindon doesn't allow any space. And it'll be a throw-in for Goyen and FC Dallas in the 74th minute. Galaxy need 2 to force extra time. Evans wins the head over Becerra. And Castro will be called for dropping Hernandez to the ground. Real opportunity here for the LA Galaxy to strike on the set piece. Galaxy have been deadly from these situations all season long, whether it be direct shots on goal or something of a training ground routine. As Evans won the first header, and Castro definitely with the push as Hernandez had the beating of him. It's Jorge Hernandez and Kevin Negrete over it. It'd be Hernandez on the left, Negrete on the right. Just a three-man wall for Carlos Aviles. But this FC Dallas defense has to be aware. It's Hernandez. So close. It's the Galaxy preparing a double substitution. And Zuli quickly sprinting off. Payeras following behind. As Tristan Weber and Alex Mendez check in for the final 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Can FC Dallas hold on, extend their winning streak, 21 games, and hold on to the trophy for the second year running at the 15-16 level? A reminder to stay with us at the end of this one, as we'll have all the reaction, player interviews, and the trophy ceremony as well. Free kick for FC Dallas. Into the box looking for Cervena. Willis slides and misses. Negrete onto the foot of Becerra. Becerra running 1-on-4, and Denuncio gets back. All hands on deck for FC Dallas inside the last 3.5 minutes. As Alfonso Molina is going to come in for Brian Reynolds. Alonso Molina from El Paso, Texas, on to close out this game for FC Dallas.
Substitution for FC Dallas in the 77th minute.
Bailey. Lonergan.
Number 57, Manuel.
Cornfield chasing it down on the far side. Unable to keep it in, as more time will run off this clock for FC Dallas. Can see the look of fire and concentration on the face of Luchi Gonzalez. Something he certainly transmits to his players. Hernandez, all in trouble here. Somehow able to get his way out of it. Galaxy need to get forward inside the final 2 minutes of regulation. And Becerra left the starting gate too soon. FC Dallas weathered the storm early on in the first half, took their chances when presented to them, and has kept their shape so well here in the second. Continuing not to allow the LA Galaxy to just come forward, putting pressure on them in every part of the field, not inviting them out of the back. Alvarez brings it down on the far side. Salas watching him. And Salas clattered into, wins a free kick as we're into the final minute of regulation. There's been a Herculean effort in the back from that man, Mark Salas. And the referee helping him up. Aviles coming out of his goal to take this one. Right on the verge of full time. If I'm the keeper, I'm staying in my net and letting my defender take it. Denuncio. Smart ball from Denuncio, just playing it into the space. As we've reached full time in Carson, 2-0 FC Dallas leads. Fourth officials board about to go up. And there will be 3 minutes of stoppage time. 30 seconds of which has elapsed. And a free kick for FC Dallas, who are going to make another substitution. It's another defender. Aiden Tibbetts getting set to come on. And he's going to replace all-conference midfielder Brendan Cervenia. A correction is Jesus Ferreira. So a midfielder for a forward.
For number 51, Brandon Cervania.
Tibbetts with his first touch. Alonso Molina. Cervenia. Dragged down. And with each free kick, FC Dallas will take their time. Inching closer and closer to the finish line, FC Dallas. On the verge of their 19th clean sheet of the season as well, as their 8th in their last 10 games. Can the LA Galaxy get one back and make it a nervy finale? Not with fouls like that. Final minute of the minimum 3. As it was Salas over again from his center back position. Great job covering, and Becerra definitely caught him on the ankle. Aviles out of his goal to take it again. Oh, and he slips right out of bounds. Aviles has got to get back. Galaxy take it quickly. And anywhere will do for FC Dallas at the moment. A free kick for the Galaxy. Hernandez is coming up. Oh, and they wanted to take it quickly. Cleared downfield, sent back in by Kornfeld. And straight back out. We played the minimum 3 minutes of stoppage time. Back to back. For the second straight year, FC Dallas are your U-15-16 U.S. Soccer Development Academy champions. Big smile on the face of Aviles. And look what it means. Reminder, stay with us here on USSoccerDA.com and US Soccer's YouTube channel. So we will have player reactions, coaches interviews, and the trophy presentation as well as FC Dallas wins 2-0 over the LA Galaxy. Despair for the home side. A tremendous team effort from FC Dallas. And a wonderful battle from this LA Galaxy squad. Did so well to win the Southwest Division, continue through the playoffs, and make it all the way to the final here in front of their home fans. Aldo Quevedo opened the scoring in the 18th minute, and Ferreira made sure of the victory in the 52nd. And a hug for the two Galaxy goalkeepers. Eric Lopez, who couldn't play in the game because of an injury. And Alain Hernandez, who stepped in valiantly for him. As FC Dallas, the #1 seed, goes on to take the title. Finishes the 10-month season 29-2-0. And this was the moment. The elation from Carson. Resounding all the way back to Dallas, where for the second straight year, they are the U-15 16 champions. And now the trophy presentation presented by the U.S. Soccer Development Academy. Glory once again for Luchi Gonzalez and his side as the trophy travels back to Dallas. Take a look at the goals, the long ball. Quevedo getting there before the center backs, spotting Hernandez off his line and able to loop it over the goalkeeper. And that was 1-0. And then Ferreira. Lovely move and a gorgeous finish. All credit to the LA Galaxy, though. Such a wonderful season for them. Winning the Southwest Division. Scoring a league best 101 goals. But in the end, ran up against a miserly defense that has given up just 18 goals all season. Heartbreak for these LA Galaxy players, but they can look back and be very, very proud of what they've accomplished. Tremendous moments along the way to this final. As we'll go down to the field, we're standing by with triumphant FC Dallas.
Mark, a big win, 2-0 victory over the Galaxy today in the championship match. Talk about how it feels to win yet another title for FC Dallas.
It feels amazing, man. knowing we get up at 6 in the morning every day, training and then going to school. It's all worth it. At the end of the day, we did what we had to do, and I'm proud of my boys for everything.
Talk a little bit about the game. Galaxy came at you hard in the early stages. You guys kind of weathered the pressure and saw the rest of the match out.
They're a really good team, very young, good team. They started pressuring us really high first half, and we just had to find a way to put the first goal in as fast as we could and then just keep attacking, and that's how we got the win today.
Talk to Lucci. There's a lot of pride for you guys playing for this club. Talk about what it means to win another championship for FC Dallas.
It means a lot, especially knowing we're the first ones in history to have back-to-back championships, and I just thank them for everything. Thank all the coaching staff, all the parents for the sacrifices, and all glory to God.
Congrats, Mark.
Thank you.
We got Lucci coming up right now.
We still live? Lucci, congratulations. Another national championship for FC Dallas. Talk about the win today over the LA Galaxy.
First of all, hats off to LA Galaxy. Fantastic academy, very well coached, a lot of talent, a lot of spirit. They have a great identity, and we knew it was going to be the hardest game of the year. We had our game plan, they had theirs. At one point, they could have scored early, could have gone another way, but we worked hard, we figured some things out, we solved some problems, and some things bounced our way, and we were fortunate to score the first goal. And I think when you do, it allows you to kind of calm down and then refocus and reorganize, and the game played in our way. You know, second half it opened up, we were to counter, they committed numbers forward. Again, I get my hats off to them, an incredible organization, and we're just very honored and proud to have played them in a final, and we were victorious today. So I feel we earned it. Finals, you don't always win. So you feel you deserve sometimes, and maybe you don't win. But I felt like, we pushed the game and we tried to win from the beginning, and I couldn't be happy for our boys.
First time that a club has repeated as champions at an age level in the DA. Talk about what that means for FC Dallas.
It's great. We try not to get too caught up in history to create added pressure. We really just try to take it one game at a time and focus on the moments of each game and each half. And so that's kind of been our motto all year long. Monday through Friday, it's training hard, it's competing, it's pushing each other so that we suffer and we celebrate during the week. And then on the fixture in the weekend, or whether it's playoffs or a final, if we can get through, it's a product of our training. So, again, this is a moment that we're gonna. It will be in history. We try not to look too far down, but now in reflection, it's an honor, and we thank U.S. Soccer for having us in this league and supporting our players and youth national teams, and we were just excited for the future. Our players that can compete in our stadium and that played this game today, that are going to play our U18's game next. We just want them to get as far as they can and hopefully play in our stadium one day, and that's the ultimate mission of ours in the academy.
Finally, your guys are definitely going to want to celebrate, but the task isn't done for FC Dallas tonight. You do, like you mentioned, you have the U18 match tonight. Celebration and cheering those guys on tonight?
Yeah, it never stops, and we're fortunate to have both teams in the final. So as soon as this one's done, our 16s are going to enjoy what they've accomplished, and at the same time channel that into energy and spirit for our U18s and their support for them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The LA Galaxy have just picked up their finalist medals, and now FC Dallas will receive their winners' medals.
The team returns this year to defend their title at that age group. So, on behalf of U.S. Soccer and the Development Academy, to the entire FC Dallas team, club, and organization, congratulations on your championship. We'll read the players first. Please step forward to receive your medal from the U.S. Soccer staff. Number 11, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds pulled up from the 13-14s for this tournament. 3 goals in pool play to get them to this point.
Number 33, Blake Willis. Number 34, Aiden Tibbetts.
Aiden Tibbetts, who came out in late to close out the game.
Number 36, Mark Solis.
Solis, a titan at center back. He's been with the club since the age of 6.
Number 39, Luis Carrillo. Number 40, Carlos Aviles. Number 43, Daniel Evans. Number 45, Jesus Ferreira.
Jesus Ferreira, 26 goals in 30 games this season.
Number 51, Brandon Cervania. Number 52, Jose Castro. Number 53, Jacob Goyen.
Jacob Goyen with the winner in the semifinals to get them through to this final.
And number 58, Aldo Cavedo.
Aldo Cavedo, scorer of the game winner.
And congratulations to the entire FC Dallas staff led by head coach Luchi Gonzalez. Entire staff.
Now the staff led by Luchi Gonzalez will get their medals. Luchi Gonzalez will be right back on the bench in the next game, assisting Francisco Molina as the 17-18s take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. But for now, he'll enjoy the moment. Ten months for this moment. 74 teams started with the goal of arriving at this moment. But the trophy is going to go right back to where it was last year. Back to Dallas. FC Dallas are your 2015-2016 U-15-16 U.S. Soccer Development Academy champions. As they win in the final here, 2-0 against the LA Galaxy. Now over to celebrate with their fans. Reminder that FC Dallas's 17-18s will take the field against the Vancouver Whitecaps in our next final, and it's coming up shortly here on USSoccerDA.com and US Soccer's YouTube channel. But for now, I'm signing off from game number 1. Mark Serber saying so long from Carson, where it finishes FC Dallas 2, LA Galaxy 0.